Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of this channel called Patrick the Runner. My name is Patrick Sheridan and as always I am here to talk about running. Today we're at the Mary Peters track. I have a good session to do. I'm going to do a 2-mile warm-up, the usual stretches, drills, strides. I'll do about 2 by 60 meters for speed development off about 3 minutes. Those are sprints. Then I'm going to do a mile tempo at about 5:20 mile pace, take about a 4-minute break. Then I'm going to do 8 200s at about 1500 pace off 100 jog, 4-minute break, 5 300s off 60 seconds at 1500 effort. Those will feel a bit harder because they're an extra 100 meters. Then I'm going to take a 4-minute break and I'll finish with 8 200s again off 100 jog. So pretty big session, I think. I'm hoping that it's good volume, but it's ideally not going to kill me because the volume of the repetitions themselves aren't the biggest. So let's see how I get on. Anyway, if you're liking the videos, press the like button, press the subscribe button. Also, if you want to be tuned in for more, also get me on Instagram at PatrickTheRunner97. But let's see how I get on here. Talk to you all soon. Okay, so that was the tempo done. Tempo to start is just good for adding into the base. Don't know if I actually explained this properly at the start, but the idea of this session is, well, it's now the 12th of April, so I'm about 4 weeks away hopefully from my first race, which is either going to be an 800 or a 1500. I'm not too sure yet, but it's those middle distances that I'm focusing on in the summer, so I want to get work at those middle distance paces, which is the 800 and 1500 paces. I don't want to be touching 800 stuff just yet because I still think it's a bit early in the year. So the idea with the 8 200s is hopefully to run them around 31, but try to keep it smooth. 100 jog recovery will hopefully give me enough time to settle down. It'll still be tough, but hopefully the fact that there's a jog in between and it's only 200 means it's manageable. Then I'll have 5 300s off 60 seconds, which will be tough. That'll be the tough part of the session, and then 8 200s. So, you know, I'm wondering now, is the volume going to be a bit on the heavy side? But I'll know more in about 5 or 10 minutes. So let's see how I go. Try to keep it smooth, and yeah, wish me luck. Okay, so the 8 200s went okay. I think I did 8 200s. I did 8 times 200 on 100 jogs, so I think that's 8 3s, 2.4, so I think that's 6 full laps. Yeah, I think that's what I did. I nearly lost count, to be honest, or I did lose count, but I think that's what I've ended up doing. And it was also hard stopping and doing the laps on the watch, so I sort of messed that up a bit. Anyway, felt grand. Average around 31, 32, so that's exactly what I wanted. Didn't want to be killing myself. I'll see if I can move it a bit forward in the last one, but I just want to make sure I'm getting good work in and I'm not too fatigued for this part. So full disclosure here, I'll start them at about 46 here and I'll try to progress them down to about 44, and the idea is to get to 1500 pace, maybe a tad quicker, but not to kill myself. So these 300 should all feel tough, but like I could go a few seconds quicker if I needed to. 5 300s felt pretty smooth. First one was about 46.1, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure, I need to check times. I think second was 45.9, then 44, 43, 41.1 or something like that. So it's pretty good that I was able to progress them. I did really just want to go 44, maybe 43, but I felt good and I didn't kill myself on the last one. I did push it on and I got below my 800 pace at the end, but I felt like there was another second there at least if I needed it, and I think that's a good way to feel. And I just wanted to get the legs turned over a bit, but I always do go by feel, and I didn't really feel like I had to force anything there. I felt like I was gradually, incrementally just changing the gears as the set went on, so that's a good way to feel, and that sets me up well for the season ahead, hopefully. But look, I'll do these 8-200s now. There's nothing spectacular about these. I'm not going to be finishing these out quicker, so I'm going to do 30 seconds for 200 at the quickest. Try to keep them about 30-31 with the 100 jog recovery, and then that'll be me. So yeah, that's us. Okay, so that's us done. The 8-200s went fine, probably averaged about 32. Felt grand. I just didn't want to push them too much, and I think overall, I said at the start I was a bit worried that the volume might have been too much, but that session actually felt exactly how I would like it to feel. It felt tough enough, but to be honest, the 200s felt pretty smooth. Now, I'm going to have tougher sessions over the next few weeks, but that's a good start. It's good at working at that sort of lactate buffering capacity, and I'm happy with how it went. Look, hope you all enjoyed the video. As always, leave any questions and comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you thought of the session, tell me how you think I'm getting on, tell me what sessions you think you like to do and what you think can help you all. Let me know what your goals are for your own races, your own middle distance races. Let me know what you think I can run. Just put any comment in there at all. Please give the video a like if you're enjoying it. Also, as I said, you can get all my training at Patrick Sheridan on Strava, and also at Patrick the Runner 97 on Instagram. So yeah, leave it at that. Anyway, thanks very much for tuning in, and see you all next week.